Welcome to the Line Before podcast. Thank you guys for subscribing. Without you guys, this wouldn't be possible. The Line Before podcast is sponsored by WKRO Akron's 80s, 90s, and more, and the all new Mix 614 Columbus Throwbacks and more, launching April 1st. Follow us on Facebook and soon on the True Social. And on WKRO Akron's 80s, 90s, and more, every Sunday at 7 p.m., you can listen to Seth's Daily Podcast, weekly conservative show where there ain't no fake news. There's nothing but real news. Definitely appreciate them having Seth's Daily Podcast on there. Shout out to WKRO Akron's 80s, 90s, and more. WKRO Akron's 80s, 90s, and more. Follow them on Facebook. Download the Get Me Radio app and search WKRO Akron's 80s, 90s, and more. And you can listen to all their music, all their shows. They do a great job. And they're putting out great content and stuff. And definitely for free speech, which I'm for as well. Appreciate them having me. YouTube censored my political shows, so they gave me a platform to have a political show on. WKRO did, and they do a great job.
Awesome.
And Multi-Genre Music Man told me that you can actually also tell Alexa to play WKRO Akron's 80s, 90s, and more, and they'll play it.
Yep, they will. I tried when I tried to download it. It said I could do either option, download it, or I could just say it out loud. And I have an Alexa, so yeah, I just have to say it out loud and say that. Mine's under a different name, but that's why it's not tweaking. Usually it tweaks off every time I say its name, but mine's under a different name, so that's why it's not squealing right now.
All right, man, definitely. Yeah, definitely. The Alexa, when you even say its name, it goes off. Yep. I got one.
They let you pick 2 or 3 names, and I picked a different name so it would not. Every time I said, mentioned it, it wouldn't go off. So
yeah, or a commercial.
Otherwise, yeah, or a commercial, exactly. So I changed its name. You're allowed to change its name to like 2 or 3 options. So
yeah. But man, I'm gonna let you take it away. I know you got some great news to tell the people out there, man. So
I do. I actually just wanted to tell everyone, especially all my fans. I wanted to thank all my fans. I got monetized today, and I got a letter from YouTube texted over to me telling me I can you check a button that monetizes everything on my page, and so any songs that are watched from here on will be paid to me. I'll actually make a little money off it. So works out great. So I just want to thank everyone that subscribed and everybody watched them watch hours with 4,000 watch hours or whatever I had to do. So yeah, that was great. And yeah, that was it. I just want to make sure everybody knew.
Yeah, that's definitely a big goal of mine's getting monetized on YouTube. It's hard I'm not gonna lie to you, it's hard, man. And
it is hard.
Definitely congratulations on that, man.
Thank you.
You earned it, and you put in a lot of work. And I know you got some news also to tell people about your doctor's.
Yeah, I just a lot of people been sending me messages, and I figured it'd be easier just to answer everybody here. They've been asking me how I've been doing. I'm doing all right. I got a call from the hospital today. They actually set me up an appointment. They don't think it's my lungs. I've had a lung infection for the last like 9 months or 8 months or whatever. I kept giving me antibiotics. I kept getting sicker. The last visit to my doctor, they did an EKG and found a little glitch in my heart or whatever, something wrong on the screen or whatever. And so they set me up for a stress test, and hopefully once they do the stress test, I'll know what it is and can give me meds or do whatever they got to do to fix it, and that'll be the end of it. But I'm actually feeling a little better today, actually. So, first time in quite a while, I'm actually feeling better. So that's why I did a video yesterday and one today. So
definitely, man. And you're doing a podcast today. I'm glad you're feeling better, man. And definitely everybody keep Multi-Genre Music Man in your prayers. And you're definitely in my prayers as well, man. I will continue praying for you. And
thank you, brother.
I'm glad that you're getting better, man. That's definitely good. Your voice honestly sounds better.
After taking a week off, I took it was like 5-6 days off. My voice got way better after that. So at least I got my voice back. It was crackling so bad. If I tried to laugh or anything, it made a heck of it hurt all the time. So at least that part's better. So the meds helped with that part. I'm not 100% sure what's going on. These are just doctors. They've been guessing for 9 months now what it is. So I don't think they quite know, but hopefully the hospital will be able to figure it out. That's like March 8th, I think they set the appointment up for, so I'll find out then. Can't be that too big of a stay. I was all worked up when they said it was something to do with my heart, but when they said, oh, you got till the 8th, but you have to come in, I was like, oh, it can't be too bad. If it was that bad, they'd rush me in today.
That's true. That's definitely true, man, and definitely prayers, continued prayers for you, and definitely ask your viewers and my viewers and viewers of the podcast to continue to keep you in their prayers.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Definitely, man. And I know you did a reaction video today to the guy we're having singing today, and that is old Justin Chambers. And what was your
Absolutely.
what's your opinion on that song that you reacted to?
I love the song. Actually, I thought it was funny. I mean, it was a cool idea for a song, and it's up on my page right now. And it was a good idea for a song, and he must have wrote it himself, I assume, right?
I think so, yeah.
I would think so, yeah. It was really good. People have to get on and check it, or maybe he'll play it later or whatever. But yeah, it's up on my YouTube page right now, so they can check it out.
Definitely, man. Definitely. Well, you know what? We'll put that video in the description of this video of your reaction to Justin's
Okay.
song. And definitely a shout out to Justin, man, because he came here last minute and agreed to do it. I mean, we were supposed to have another singer on, and I never heard from the other singer. Text Justin last night, late night, and he said, absolutely, just let me know when. And
Awesome.
I mean, definitely.
Yeah, I talked to him earlier on. I actually talked to him earlier on Facebook myself. He's a nice guy.
Oh, he's a really nice guy. Definitely appreciate Justin doing this, especially last minute.
Yep. But yeah, I told him that earlier. I said, you're the one coming on tonight? He said, yeah. I said, hey, thank you so much for coming on.
Definitely, man. Honestly, I'm definitely excited to have him on, man. And there is something, not to switch topics, man, but I was telling
Talk
you
whatever you want. I'm ready.
I was telling you about some funny stuff that Kanye West has been doing. There was one thing he posted on Facebook where he was literally beefing with a cartoon character.
Oh, stop. Holy crap. He's lost his mind, that guy. Must think he's Paula. You're probably too young to remember this, but Paula Abdul used to do a rap. She had a little, I can't remember the name of the song now, but she had a toy, it was supposed to be like Wile E. Coyote or something like that, falling behind it. You ever see that video? It was like it was an animated dog or something like that, following her around through the whole video. That reminds me of when you said he was arguing with a cartoon. She sings with the cartoons, that whole song.
He's crazy, man.
You gotta be to argue with a cartoon.
Did you watch the Super Bowl? Did you watch
I didn't watch it. Pats weren't in it.
You didn't watch the halftime show, did you?
No, Patriots weren't in it. I didn't watch it. I usually only watch games as Patriots play.
I didn't watch it either, man. And yeah, the halftime show.
Yeah, that's my second. I heard it was really good. That was the second year I missed it. The first year I was actually sick in a hospital and I didn't see it there. And then this year I was out. I think I was out that night. It was Sunday night, right? Yeah, I was out Sunday. That's why I missed it.
Definitely, man. Is there any like concerts coming up in your area that you were wanting to go to and stuff?
Oh, I don't even know. I've been watching for a couple guys to see if they come up to this area. Like, you know, I know Garth was doing a tour for a while, and his was supposed to come up near this area, like Boston or something like that. But I don't know. You know, I've seen a lot of people up here. I actually saw Whoopi Goldberg one time do the comedian act up here. I saw that was awesome. Actually, that was really good. I mean, the room we were in was tiny too, so it was like, I mean, we weren't far away from her at all. It was really nice. That was Hampton Beach Casino Ballroom is the name of that place. But I've seen Willie Nelson up here. I've seen AC/DC like 4 times, I think now, something like that. I went to my first concert when I was like 16. Sorry, AC/DC.
Wow.
Me and my dad have gone 3 other times since then. So
wow.
Yeah. They
just
come
don't
back.
age yourself a little
They just
bit.
got back together. Yeah, they just got back together. No, they just got back together. So AC/DC still playing. They just got back together.
Guess who's playing here this weekend? Poison.
Oh, Poison, really? I have seen Poison. I've seen Poison, Cinderella. Yeah, I was trying to think of all the names of them. Actually, I saw Poison. I think it was Poison and Cinderella on the same night. It was a big hair band night, and it was like 2 or 3 bands all together. So it was a cheap ticket.
Surprised they're coming to my area. It's definitely not a cheap ticket. I didn't even try to get a ticket to that because I just know it's going to be expensive as hell.
I don't know. You might want to check it. I saw it was like
I think
maybe.
it's sold out.
Oh, it could be. Yeah, I saw them like 10 years ago, and it wasn't that bad. And we saw them and another huge band. Their beginning band was like Cinderella.
This venue holds about 5,000, 6,000 people.
Yeah, they're way bigger than one around here. I mean, I've gone down to the match where I saw a couple times. I've seen ACDC. It was in Boston or Worcester, Mass. I think it was it was Worcester, Massachusetts. I went and saw him. So I've been to the bigger ones too, but we have some smaller ones around here. When I saw Willie Nelson, I was literally at an outside event, tickets off the radio, and I was 3 rows away from the stage. I could have took a rock and just pegged it off his guitar. I mean, he was that close. And then I was really surprised because in the middle of the concert, Shooter Jennings walked out. And nobody knew Shooter Jennings was there. He just happened to be there with Willie Nelson. He walked out on stage. I'm like, oh my God. You can always tell him he's got that tattoo of a gun on the inside of his arm, and it says Country Boy Can Survive. As soon as I saw that, he didn't even have to say his name. As soon as I saw that tattoo, I knew who he was. I'm like, holy crap, what's Shooter Jennings doing here?
Did you get a picture with him?
I didn't. I wish I had. I think their bus was like right around the back because this building was small. And it went outside. It starts inside, but the back of it had no back on it, so it just goes and everybody can sit on the lawn out behind it. And I think when they got off that stage, they literally jumped on their bus and took off. That's what I would have done.
Well, I say Willie Nelson went on the bus to smoke a little weed.
Yeah, definitely. Oh no, he was smoking around the stage. He didn't care. He smoked around the stage. We could smell it. He was smoking all right.
I believe in 2012 when Barack Obama won the presidential election against Mitt Romney, I believe. Yeah, it was Mitt Romney. Willie Nelson and Snoop Dogg was smoking weed in his inauguration on the inaugurational day. They was in the White House smoking weed, Willie Nelson and Snoop Dogg. Yep. Only them would get away with that.
Right. In the White House. Yeah, I've heard there was somebody else that did it, and I can't remember who it was. They did on top of the roof. They had to go up on the roof. It was like Clinton's brother or something. He was up on the roof smoking. He admitted that he actually smoked on the roof. But Willie Nelson, I don't know. You can Google it sometime. There's a video out there where he says the only person to ever outsmoke him under the table is Willie Nelson. He said he was giving up. He said, I've had all that I can do. They were smoking Willie's actual brand that he makes of weed. And at the end of it, he's like, I've had enough. I can't do it anymore. I don't feel good. That's why I'm going to bed. Willie was like, no, let's party, man. We got all night. So, yep, Willie Nelson, the only person to ever get him.
That's definitely hilarious, man. I mean, there's no more. I mean, them two right there, man, are the most notorious weed smokers out there.
Yep. There was when they did the Cribs, that show Cribs they used to have on MTV. They used to go inside and show like rappers inside the house. When you would walk into Snoop Dogg's house, he had a platter, a big, huge platter like this, and it was just sticks of weed. And all it was like little cigarettes, it looked like, but there was hundreds of them on a platter when you walked in his house. I guess he didn't worry too much about it. That was back before it was legal anywhere. So you show it right on TV, no problem. He didn't care.
Oh yeah, that was before weed was legal in LA.
Yeah. Long before that, it was in the 90s probably when that show was on the air. I'd say it was a long time ago. Yeah, it was before they made it legal. In Colorado, it's legal now. They made it legal all over the place now.
Absolutely, man.
Even Maine, up above me, if you have a prescription card or whatever, you can even go get it up in Maine now. So
wow,
it's everywhere.
Definitely.
And just make it legal throughout and get it over with. It's stupid to fight it anymore.
We can make some money off of it, taxes and stuff. With our roads. I don't know how your roads are up there, man, but our roads are terrible.
Yeah, they're bad here too. Yeah, they do them up every few years when they feel like doing them. But yep, it would definitely help schools and everything else. They tax everything else. Alcohol, cigarettes, all that stuff's taxed like crazy. Somebody told me. I can't remember what country he said he was from, but he pays $20 for one pack of cigarettes. I actually had to pick my cigarettes up and go, are you talking about one of these or a carton? He goes, no, I'm talking about a pack. I'm like, $20. He's like, yeah. I'm like, I would give up at that point. I would just be like, it's bad enough here. It's $7. I'd be like, yeah, $20 I'd cut out. Yeah. That's $1 a cigarette. That's bad.
Yeah, man. And we'll be right back. And we got old Justin what is it? Old Justin
Chambers?
Chambers. Yes, my
Yeah.
bad. I messed up on the name.
Man, you
we,
got the name in front of you. I'm remembering it from earlier today.
oh no, I didn't have it in front of me.
Oh, all right. Old Justin Chambers is his name.
Yeah,
I
we got
remember it from earlier.
we got old Justin Chambers coming on after this break, and I just couldn't I knew his last name started with a C. I just
Yep. Yep.
I'm from Eastern Kentucky, man. But yeah, man, we'll be back with a musical performance by old Justin Chambers.
All right.
Welcome back to the Line Before podcast, and we're blessed enough to have old Justin Chambers doing a
Yeah.
live musical performance. Definitely appreciate you doing this, man.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, no problem. Well, let's see here. Multi-genre music man already reviewed the Wrangler Britches song.
Yep.
So
which you can check out at Multi-Genre Music Man on YouTube.
So I don't want to do that one because he already reviewed that. So I'm
do
going
anyone you want.
I'm going to do one. This is one I wrote called Whiskey Fueled Affair. It's more of like a classic country type song.
That sounds good.
Kind of like an old time cheating song. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like this right here. I'll start it off for y'all here. Old Whiskey Fueled Affair. Got my cowboy shirt soaked in cheap cologne, sitting here drinking all alone, waiting for some sweet foreign girl to take me home. Here I am having another whiskey fueled affair. She whispers, "You're so sweet," as I run my fingers through her hair. What would she say if she was something? Will I see her again? This is only. Now I search the bars and wonder where she could be. I never dreamed that she'd leave me lonely. No, I never thought that she would be that tight. Oh, please come back and love me more than just a night. Here I am having another whiskey fueled affair. She whispers, "You're so sweet," as I run my fingers through her hair. What would she say if she was something? Will I see her again when this is over? And that would just about do it right there.
Awesome. I liked it. But
Thanks, man.
Absolutely, man. I liked it, and definitely appreciate you being on, old Justin Chambers, man.
No problem. Thank you all for having me. I really appreciate it, man. And hopefully some people see this. Maybe I'll make some new fans or something.
Absolutely.
I don't scare nobody away, though. My neighbor's got some hunting dogs out in his yard, and they howl right along with me in harmony every night.
that's funny.
Definitely appreciate
great job. I like the song. It was like an old Hank Williams song, Hank Senior song.
Oh, thanks, man. I really appreciate that. That's a really high compliment. Hank Williams Senior is one of my favorite.
Yeah, it's like his old the old Tears songs that he always sang and stuff. Yeah, I liked it. Liked it a lot.
I think I'll be playing in Lexington, Kentucky. I got a couple gigs lined up down there for this summer in June and July.
Awesome.
Nice.
That's really cool.
Definitely, man. Definitely appreciate you being on, brother. And yeah, do you have a Facebook page?
Do what now?
Do you have a Facebook music page?
Yeah, it's Old Justin Chambers, and then I also have a band that's Old Justin Chambers and Trailer Trash, so you can find us on there. You can find me on the Old Justin Chambers and Trailer Trash page or the Old Justin Chambers page. So just type that in on Facebook and you should be able to find me. And I got music on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, and all that stuff. It's all over, all on all that. So if y'all like that, you can check me out on all that. And, I'd like to thank y'all once again for having me on and letting me play the song.
Thank you very much. We appreciate it.
Definitely appreciate Old Justin Chambers for doing a live musical performance. And yeah, we definitely enjoyed that. And we know that the fans will enjoy that as well. And we'll be right back here in a second. I want to thank Old Justin Chambers for doing a live musical performance, man. Definitely appreciate that.
Yep, that was awesome. Thank you very much.
Absolutely, man. And I know that you got an upcoming video on YouTube of BG.
BGs. Yep. It was not the same guy that asked for all the BG songs before, but for people who don't know the story, what it is there was originally like two guys that asked for so many BG. There were like 10 BG songs a day they were asking me for. And I probably did like 15 of them before I said to them, I said, listen, this can't be a BG's channel. So we're going to have a different idea. I said, pick a different one. And I haven't heard from either one of them since. So I guess they decided BG's was it. They didn't want to talk to me after that. I got another guy that's Elton John, but he only does that like maybe once a week. I don't mind playing an Elton John song once a week. At least Elton John songs I know. I've played all the BG songs I know. This lady that ordered the new one, I don't know the song yet. We'll see if it's good or not. I don't know. But if I haven't even heard of it, I haven't heard of it before. And there's a few others. I got to, because of the time I took off, I had probably like 10 I got to do pretty soon here. Can't do them like I used to. The first 2.5 months I was doing them at the first, before January hit, I was doing 15 a day, videos a day. And then because they had a limit, that was the highest you could go. Well, they took the limit off in January, and then I was doing 20 videos a day. So that's pretty much what you got to do, I guess, to get monetized in 3 months or 2 months, 2.5 months. Is to play the crap out, but you got to worry about your health too. Don't be doing. I was literally working, 16 hours a day too, doing that. So hopefully it'll pay off now. Now I'm monetized, it'll all pay off.
And no, that's why I was laughing, because of the BG songs. I mean, that's hilarious.
I know. Bee Gees
did that for Meanness.
I liked a lot of BG songs, but like they went through every single one that was good, and then they started like, well, now we'll try some of the stuff you've never heard of because no one's ever heard of it. They'll pull them off albums, like the stuff that they have, like they just throw on, like they have an album that you got 4 good songs on it, and then they play the rest on their crap song. Well, now they've done all the good songs, they're asking me to play the songs that no one listens to. So, oh well, life goes on. Bee Gees are a good band. It's just it was a point. Like I said, I was doing a couple a day for them, so it was get to a point where I had all the Bee Gees I could listen to. So, like before we turn into a Bee Gees channel, I think we better start finding something else to listen to.
And
but man, yeah, I'm telling you, Home Free, that band, and Tom McDonald, those guys. Every time I play them, I get tons of views. So. Those are ones I'll never stop playing. I don't care how bad the song is. I'll never stop playing them. Every time I got a request from them, it's done tons of views. So, yeah. And Tom McDonald's really cool about letting you. He lets you view the video, put the video on without giving you a hard time, which a lot of them, the companies don't. You have to dispute them. Plus, a few of them, I've asked them to remove the monetization lock on it, and he did that for me. He took that off. His company did. Well, it's actually owned by his girlfriend, so him and his girlfriend own the company, so they allowed it today for a few of the songs to go on. So I'm just waiting for the rest of them to go through. So
absolutely. And next week we got rapper Young Stone on. He's actually from my area. Definitely look forward to that. I'm a big fan of rap music, and getting more eyes on the rap scene here in Eastern Kentucky, which is mostly, honestly, country music and bluegrass is the main two genres here in Eastern Kentucky. So getting eyes on talent here in Eastern Kentucky that are rappers is definitely one of my
Right.
main goals, and definitely appreciate him being on. Look forward to that.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear that. I love rap music, so I like all. Like I said, that's why it's multi-genre. I like them all, whether it's heavy metal or AC/DC. It doesn't matter.
We went from having bluegrass banjo player on last week to a country singer this week, and next week we literally got a rapper. This is definitely multi-genre.
Yep, definitely multi-genre as it gets.
Definitely, man. And,
Like I said, one day I sat down one day because I asked my Alexa to tell me like every genre there was, and I wrote it down, and I tried to make sure I had a song off every one of them lists. So I think I pretty much hit them all now. Every once in a while, somebody will pop up and say, "Oh, you don't got this," and I'll it was reggae. I forgot to put reggae on. No, we'll fix that. I put a reggae song on. So I even have songs that sung, a couple songs that somebody asked for. They were sung in French. So if that ain't multi-genre, I don't know what is. I can't even speak French. I don't even understand a word of it. You there? Yeah.
French. Yeah. That man, I don't want to even try to learn French because I'm lucky to speak English.
Yeah, I tried to learn it a long time ago. I had French, and I couldn't do it. I learned a few words. That was about it.
How well did you do in school in French, man? Or did you take French in school?
I took it, but I took it in like third grade. I did good in it, but I don't remember, like, I didn't continue to keep trying to learn it. So I don't remember hardly any of I remember a few colors and things like that. Like they're trying to just teach you little words like the colors and things, numbers. I remember some of that stuff. That's about it.
Yeah. Definitely appreciate old Justin Chambers for being on. Definitely appreciate him being on, man, and definitely
Absolutely, especially at the last minute.
definitely last minute, dude, because I'm not gonna mention any names, but there was a guy we was supposed to have on today. So definitely
Yeah.
appreciate Justin Chambers for being on last minute. And I mean, dude, we got a rapper on next week. Definitely look forward to that. We'll have some more announcements on who we're gonna have on each week. And definitely like our Facebook page, The Line Before Podcast with host Seth and Multi-Genre Music Man. On Facebook, you can send us messages on singers you want us to have on from your area. It doesn't have to be just from Kentucky, Eastern Kentucky, or Tennessee, or wherever. Hell, even a different country. I've had somebody on from Australia.
Yep. I was on that show.
Yeah, you reacted to that.
Man, right? Was it Dr. Man is from Australia?
Yeah, you reacted to that on your YouTube.
Yep. He's from no, I was on the show and he was on it.
Oh no, you was on with Doug.
All right. Was he from Australia or he was from another country, right?
No, he's from Kentucky.
Okay. We'll talk about it later. I think I was on for both, but that's okay.
No,
After the review, I was on.
Oh, maybe. I don't know, man.
Yeah. I remember.
Yeah. It's I do so many of these, do two radio shows, and
Yeah, really, 2 of them now. Wow.
yeah,
That's
definitely
cool.
Definitely.
And you get music all over the place too. So
yep,
around the radio stations and do all that stuff. And you get, don't you do a sports podcast on Seth's Daily Podcast?
I do when the football season's on.
Yep.
Harvey's Weekly Football Report. We might be doing the USFL, which is making a comeback.
Awesome.
Yeah, during the spring, starting April. I don't know.
Right. Well, at least you'll have something on the off season. That'll be cool.
Definitely, man. This has been the Line Before Podcast. Appreciate everybody listening. Definitely subscribe to Multi-Genre Music Man. Subscribe to Seth's Daily Podcast. We are
The Line Before the Podcast.
The Line Before the Podcast, which is on both our podcasts. And yeah, man. Definitely appreciate y'all listening, man. And if you want to hear some great reactions, subscribe to Multi-Genre Music Man. And yeah.
Go to Seth's Daily Podcast.
Absolutely, man. We're a team. This is we're both co-hosts of this podcast, and definitely appreciate Multi-Genre Music Man taking time out of his day to do this every Monday night.
No problem. Thank you, man.
Absolutely.
Everybody have a good night.
Absolutely. Y'all have a good night, and God bless.